Hey folks, how's it going? Today we're talking about the Minecraft movie. I wasn't planning on reviewing this. I've only played like Minecraft for like a month, and that was back in like 2013. I made a really cool like train, like a minecart. I made a castle. It was fun, but I was like, okay, this isn't really my thing, but I can respect the game. It seems like it's digital Lego. Seems stupid popular with young kids and adults alike, and boy howdy is it blowing up on YouTube. So fast forward like 10 years, and by God, we're getting a movie adaptation. The floodgates are open. Thank you, Mario. Thank you, Arcane. Thank you, other Mario movie from 1980s. Was it the 80s and the 90s? God, I'm old. What can I say? Going into this movie, I saw the reviews that this film was awful. And I'm thinking like, well, I just watched Snow White, the remake, as the most recent film at the theater. No, that's wrong, actually. I watched Princess Mononoke, which was a god-tier experience. I actually cried while watching this movie, and I actually cried while watching the Snow White remake, but for all the wrong reasons. And I wondered, would I be doing that again for the Minecraft movie? I was surprised, because going into the film once more, all these critics were like, this film is terrible. I'm like, well, yeah, it's the Minecraft movie. I don't think this is gonna be Citizen Kane. So my expectations were pretty low. I also saw some of the trailers and I thought, oh, the live action like Jumanji thing, you know, where it's like, oh, we're kind of being thrown together with this CGI world of escaped fantasy realms or whatever. Escape fantasy realms. What does that mean, Stephen? Going into a different portal, into a different world. All right, humans, isekai or whatever it's called. That's what the film is. I was hoping that would be fully animated. We're doing this live action animated hybrid thing, but I'm like, okay, you know what? I can let it slide. Let's see if the film's any good. Is the film any good? I kind of had fun. I feel like so much about the movie experience depends on your state of mind going into the film. Because when I saw Snow White, I was out for blood. I wanted to rip this film apart. And that's not to judge other folks who might have just had a good day with their family, watched the film, had their day ruined. No, but watched the film and enjoyed it. That's fine. They can do that. For me with the Minecraft film, I'm like, okay, this week sucked across the board for a lot of reasons, but hey, I just want to turn my brain off and watch something stupid. I saw these trailers and this film looks really stupid. Oh, it's from the guy who directed Napoleon Dynamite. I actually love Napoleon Dynamite, and I kind of love Nacho Libre too. And these trailers, they look kind of dumb, but Jack Black is just hamming it up. He is pure Jack Black on this film. And I guess that makes sense. I guess because for Steve, the character from Minecraft, he's a blank slate. So I feel like they said, hey, Jack Black, here, we're letting you off your leash. Just go be Jack Black. Go have fun. Just ham it up. And he most certainly did. He's like, this is a crafting table. I don't know why I sound like Cartman when I said that. This is a crafting table. That's how he talks a bit more like that. This is the Ender Sword. Or whatever. I don't know Minecraft that well, so like there were some things in the film while watching, I'm like, oh, it's the pigs. Though I gotta say, watching this film with like the main villain pig with her like cloak over her body with their legions of like minions and having a portal, I'm like, this isn't Minecraft. This isn't the Minecraft movie. This is the Warcraft movie from 2016. That's what apparently I'm watching right now. They have a lot of similarities, except Jack Black's not in the Warcraft movie. It would have been better if he was. So yes, my preamble is to say this movie is not that bad. I kind of liked how stupid it was. It like embraced its stupidity. I'm kind of for that. So the film is about Steve, Jack Black, going into the Minecraft world. He's a human from the human world who ended up in the Minecraft world, and it's a long story actually leading up to why he's there. But to try and make it short, his dog who he tamed in the Minecraft world. His wolf named Dennis escaped something about this cube that like activates the portal. The pig villain wants it, and the wolf left the Minecraft world and got to Idaho. And while there, we run into Jason Momoa, who is like this this guy who like won video game championships back in the day, and he's always been like resting on his laurels ever since. There are these two other kids, one who's like this kid in high school who's kind of a nerd, the other one who quite frankly still looks like a kid, but I guess is his older sister who is trying to take care of him and working at a potato company as like the social media manager. Okay. There's a lady who's like a realtor, and she's pulled into the movie too. Those are our human characters who, I gotta say, setting up the film for each one of them, which it wasn't done perfectly. I thought the sister character, I'm like, what's your deal? Because, by the way, first off, spoilers, and then number two, both of these kids lost their parents, so now they're like trying to make it on their own in Idaho because it's cheaper there. I gotta say, it being back in Idaho is funny considering that that's where Napoleon Dynamite was. There's a lot of sense of humor and just kind of awkward comedy and just kind of writing that makes me think like, oh yeah, I see some Napoleon Dynamite energy in this film. I was not expecting that. While watching Garrett, I think that's the name of the Jason Momoa's character. I'm just gonna call him Jason Momoa. He reminds me of Uncle Rico for Napoleon Dynamite and like Rex Taekwondo. Go figure. But there was like about 15 minutes worth of the first act where I'm like, man, we're still in Idaho. Oh yeah, this is a Minecraft movie. Where's the Minecrafting? So all these humans get the cube. So the cube was brought to the human world, and they get sent back to Minecraft world, and they meet Steve. Because I saw the video where everybody was like, "Ooh, look at my theater clapping for moments," like kind of like Captain America catching Thor's hammer. I guess that's the equivalent. There's Minecraft movie equivalents to that, where Jack Black's like, "I am Steve," and folks are like, "Woo!" My theater did not behave that way. My theater was so fucking checked out as far as the parents go. There were these 4 people sitting like a few rows below me because I was in the back row, and 2 of the parents were just on their goddamn phone the entire time, which I usually get pissed off at, but I'm like, it's a Minecraft film. I just don't care. No one in this theater cares. The kids are talking. They're like, oh, Minecraft! And I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. I'm too tired. I'm just gonna laugh, and I'm already half in the bag anyway, so who cares? That being said, this movie is gonna make a lot of money, by the way. When I was walking out of my showing, I went to a 4 p.m. showing. I walked out, the line went out the door. The parking lot of my theater was packed. And I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a financial juggernaut, a huge movie. I saw parents and kids and teens and older, younger adults and everybody of all walks of life coming to watch this movie. And I'm like, you know what? That's okay. It's a big, dumb movie. I feel like the movie knows it. I feel like the Jared Hess and the folks who worked on this movie, including, of course, the actors like Jack Black and Jason Momoa, I felt like their direction was like, just do whatever you want. Have fun. Just ham it up. Just ham it up. My God, there are a lot of homoerotic moments between Jack Black and Jason Momoa. I'm pretty sure they 69'd at one point, or almost. There was a point where Jack Black's like, oh, my hips are guiding you. It's true. Jack Black's like riding on Jason Momoa, and he's like, I can use my hips to move you. It's pretty, again, hey, good for them. I don't give a shit. But still, I just thought like, man, these guys are really gay, and I'm here for it. I will say the sister character I didn't like care about. The realtor felt like a throwaway. The little boy character, whatever. I was just glad to see Duncan Idaho from Dune Part 1 show up again, because I'm sure he won't show up ever again in Dune, right? And then Jack Black, I'm just like, you know what? Again, Jack Black, he has this way about it where you just wind him up and go, all right, have fun, just do your thing, and boom, that's what he did. Oh yeah, there was like a character called Chungus. That kind of threw me off. I saw the Technoblade reference. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty neat homage and Easter egg. Just overall, the story felt very simple. Like, yeah, we're just running around Minecraft, doing Minecraft thing. It's the villagers, it's the golems, it's the chickens, it's the zombies, it's all those beats, and that's fine. It's fine. It's a totally serviceable movie. I went in with low expectations, and I think that I did myself a favor by doing so, where I'm like, it's okay. Visually, pretty awesome with the characters. As far as the animated, CG characters go, blended in well enough with the live action actors. There are moments where I'm like, man, I can just imagine the green screen surrounding you and how it gives me like Star Wars prequel energy with the actors just, trying to act with nothing to act with as far as like an actual set goes. The editing was kind of snappy. I enjoyed it, especially in the first act. It made me think about Napoleon Dynamite again, as far as its witty, sharp editing went. But overall, I'm not gonna say much more. I just feel like this film knew its lane, stayed in it, said, let's just put some Minecraft, let's get silly, let's have fun. Spoilers again, there's probably gonna be a Minecraft 2. There's like 2 stingers at the end, as far as like post credits and post credits go, which heavily imply there'll be a sequel, which of course, with this much money they're making, there'll be a sequel. Maybe they'll do a crossover with Roblox. Ooh. But I think Jack Black said in some like article, or he was quoted saying like, America needs this right now. The world needs it. And I'm like, yeah, I think we all need a distraction right now. I think the Minecraft movie did a fine job accomplishing that objective. So overall, is this a great film? No. Is it a terrible film? No. I think it's just a silly, dumb movie for the family to watch. If you're a fan of Minecraft, hey, go feast, have fun. There's a lot for you to dig your teeth into. I would say like 1 out of 10. I put it at like a 6 ultimately. But that 6 is me saying I laughed at how silly everything was. Part of it just being how weird this week has been and how the audience didn't give a shit and how I'm just like, where am I? I'm in a madhouse in this theater. That was my experience, and maybe my experience will be different than yours. I'm curious to see what you all think. But yeah, I liked it enough. Didn't love it. I'm being a bit of a hypocrite because I know in my YouTube comment I said I loved it, but after like a few hours after watching the film before recording, I'm like, I didn't love it. I love parts about it, most of the Napoleon Dynamite energy, but ultimately it's a solid film, not terrible. I mean, maybe a 6.5 or 7 out of 10 that I would give it. Go have fun with it if you want to. Video game movies are back on the table. Seriously, let's get it. But hey, folks, those are just my overall thoughts. I know this is kind of a rough and ready script, a rough and ready review, but I want to get this out to see what y'all think. Tell me down below in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.